Hey guys, Yumi here. Today I'll be showing you how to remove your rear seats on your 2007 to 2012 Nissan Versa hatchback. Once you open the hatch, you want to remove your cargo cover, which is right here. It's hanging on some strings over here. And then there's like a loop right here that you have to push up. That's how you take it off. And then you also need to take off the floor mat. And then there's also a plastic sheet underneath that you need to take off. So there's also some plastic sheeting on the side. I don't know how to remove it, so to remove the bolts here, I guess we just have to lift it up while we're undoing the bolts. Now we pull up the bottom part of the seat. There are two hooks, one on the left, one on the right side, and you just pull it up to undo it. Should just make a popping sound. Like that. I'm gonna do the right side as well, but it's really hard compared to the left side, so I'm gonna do that off camera. So there's like a piece of felt on the back of the bottom part of the seat, and there's holes where the seatbelts go in through. And then to get rid of the bottom part, to disconnect it from the seatbelt, you gotta unbolt the seatbelts, which are, you can just figure it out. I think they're bolts down there. Yeah, and then you just take that off and do all the seatbelts, and you should be able to take the bottom off. Also, I forgot to mention, you could just take off the bottom part without having to take out the whole seat to access the fuel pump, which is located under this plate here, this gray plate. To take off the plate, you get a flathead screwdriver to unscrew these tabs to counterclockwise and align it with the holes, and then pull it off. And then you should be able to access your fuel pump. But first there's like a bracket that you have to take off. You can usually do that by chiseling with a hammer and flathead screwdriver. And then there's also a hose, and to disconnect the hose, there's a clamp there. It's like blue or green that you pinch, and you should be able to disconnect the hose that way. And then there's also like a wire harness connector there too as well that has like a similar thing going on where you have to pinch it to disconnect. So the bolts for the seatbelt buckles and seatbelts are 16mm bolts. There's only 4 of them. I've already taken out 2 for the seatbelt buckles, and then there's one here for a seatbelt, and then there's another one back there for another seatbelt buckle. So there's 2 other 16mm bolts. They're green colored and they're in the middle, right here. And you just undo them. Now near the door, there you gotta pull the seat to the side, and there should be a 14mm bolt in there, and you unscrew it. It'd be really useful if you had someone with small hands, easier to access. So we have the same deal on the left side, but I think it's a lot harder to do. So going in the back, on the sides here, there's like a blue 16mm bolt. You gotta wedge under the plastic if you don't want to take it off. I don't know how to take it off, so that's the way I'm going. So there's also another 16mm bolt that's blue on the left side of the hatch, and I'll take that off real quick and then I'll finish up the video and tell you how to sort out all your bolts. So once you've taken off the blue bolt, like I think it's I guess it's like a support bracket, so it should easily move. I mean, it doesn't move with the seat, it's like separate. So that's how it comes out. So what we have here are all our bolts and seatbelt buckles. The blue ones go in the back and it goes on the supports, and then these green ones go directly on seat brackets, and then these two 14mm bolts go on the side cushion or inside the side cushion, and then the seatbelt buckles, they go on the front of the support brackets right here. An easy way to sort them out is if you want to put them in bags and mark them so you don't forget. Also, I should mention that the support brackets are marked R and L for right and left, so it shouldn't be too hard to forget. So the last thing to do, I think, is you pull this. It should detach from the sides, the fold down tabs. And there you have it, it's all detached. You should be able to take it out through the side door or maybe the back hatch. So I just noticed, like, where the bolt holes are, you can kind of see the concrete underneath. So, I mean, if precipitation is like a problem in your area, then I would advise like duct taping the holes so you don't get water inside your car. And then also, I brought a towel, so then you can use it as a cargo cover for the time being while there's nothing to block off the hatch. And then I just have it laying on top of the existing cargo cover. So yeah. Hey guys, thanks for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. I plan on doing a cargo conversion soon. That's why I wanted to remove my seats. And I'm going to be taking measurements. Also, along with a video, I'll be posting, I think, blueprints and measurements for it. So I'll keep you guys updated. Thanks.